Hello everyone! Pineaaronapple here with the second episode of Titans, Hawk and Dove. Last episode we explored Dick, Rachel and Corey begin their adventures as Rachel struggles to control her powers and seeks Dick as a protector as she saw him in her visions. Meanwhile, an amnesiac Corey Anders retraced her steps pre-memory loss, and it appears she was seeking out Rachel, now heading towards her as she seems to be the only other lead to Corey's previous life. Without further ado, let's start episode 2. It rhymed. We are shown the extreme exploits of the newest superheroes, and the names featured in the episode's title. Hawk, or Hank Hall, played by Alan Ritchson, and Dove, or Dawn Granger, played by Minka Kelly. Hawk is introduced to us, chained up and receiving torture, attempting to take down some gun runners, but his partner Dove comes in clutch to slice the shit out of these gangbangers. These two also seem to be a couple. Dawn is a kinder character, but for most of this show, and especially this episode, Hank seems to be your average angry beefcake with a kind inner repressed self. But the scenes and dialogue the two share are very well done and carry the emotion very well. And they bang. Lovely. But they too have their problems. Many, many pills and impotence. We flash back to 4 years in the past in a very well choreographed and shot fight scene featuring Hawk, Dove, and a guest appearance from Robin, and averagely done CGI blood. Hank and Dick seem to have some tension, and we are shown a photo of better times with these two, Dick and a mystery woman. Rachel and Dick discuss their next moves and bond a smidge. But Dick's cop friend is hot on their heels, investigating the dead body they left. And look, he has a Raven tattoo. Get it? Because Rachel's comic book superhero name was Raven! Reference! I mean, it sticks out a little hard for the Teen Titans fans, but if you don't know so much about them, then it is a nice little nod to the other Raven imagery we get later in the show. Dick and Rachel stay at a motel, and needing assistance, Dick calls Alfred for a favor.
Just don't get pineapple on it.
That hurts. I mean, fair enough though. Rachel snoops around a bit, and it seems the cops are after her. She also finds the connection between Dick and Bruce. Cop Girl informs Dick about the fake cop, and Rachel receives the files on her case, paired with a cheap jump scare. And with a panic attack, Dick helps her out. It seems the faith her mother taught her still gives her some solace against the demons, and is a nice way of keeping her mother's influence as a character alive after being knocked off in the first episode. We cut to a random suburban family who seem normal enough. The kids bickering, a swear jar. Oh, no, they aren't normal. This is the Nuclear Family, a group of powered mercenaries now tasked by this person to seek Rachel. Rachel and Dick bond a little over their strange childhoods and arrive at Hank and Dawn's apartment. And she sees another vision of, oh god, more banging. But Dove and Dick this time. Rut-row raggy. Dick shows more resentment towards Bruce and asks about how these two are doing. It seems Dawn and Hank are about to leave the hero life, but Hank arrives and tensions heighten as he clearly knows the dirt between Dawn and Dick. They want his help finishing the job they started at the beginning of the episode, though. Dick receives a call back from Alfred and is given something from the National Reserve. But before we can get a good look at it, he hides it away beneath some furniture. Robin and Dawn have some scenes together, but Hank gets
A little angry.
leading to Raven getting
A little angry.
blowing out the windows and retreating. In a pretty twisted scene, the nuclear family beat up and interrogate the cop girl, setting them up as a formidable force. After a great scene between Rachel and Dick, talking about giving in to their darker feelings, Dick leaves after that pep talk and saves the bird-brain duo's asses. It turns out that what Dick hid was a lot of cash, and a note that seems to irk Raven. She retreats to the roof and seems distant. The note she had read was about Dick leaving Rachel with these two, due to his many problems and inability to look after a child, paired with his trauma of being the sidekick of Batman and growing up that way. But in this dire emotional strait, the nuclear family make their attack, making honestly quick work of our heroes, with many camera cuts, and holy shit, one good stunt. Leaving this episode off with Rachel gone and Dawn in critical condition. Well, at least this episode earned its darkness. Unlike...
Fuck Batman.
Yeah, that. This episode relies on its focus on Hawk and Dove, who are good characters for the most part, but some of Dawn's reactions and actions in this episode are a little off. And the rivalry between Hank and Dick is justified, but not giving it enough due, making it evident of their feelings, but not giving us enough to strengthen the connectivity between the audience and their troubles. Hopefully that will be built upon in the later episodes. Dick and Rachel are good for the most part, but his rash decision to leave her here with Hank and Dawn feels a little forced and rushed to elicit conflict between the two. And I cannot wait to see more of this unsettling nuclear family. And for the final score, I give episode 2 of Titans, Hawk and Dove, a 7.5 out of 10. Thank you everybody so much for watching this review of Titans. Please like the video if you did like it, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and if you do, please ring that notification bell so you are told every single time I make an upload. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Toast. A little piece of toast. Because there's so much to choose from. There's brown bread, white bread, all sorts of wholemeal bread. It comes in funny packages with writing on the side.